is me, Mr. Amir Salah. Today, we are going to complete our curriculum lessons, online teaching, and you have enjoyed with me. Thank you very much.
Hello students. Today we're going to speak about Unit 4. Unit 4 speaks about the structure and the function of living organisms. Okay, that's our first lesson, Unit 4. Or this lesson talk about the absorption and transmission of water and the mineral salts in the plants. In the beginning, we know that the green plants make their own food by the photosynthesis process. The plant can make their food by photosynthesis process. And during the photosynthesis process, there is some conditions, or the plants need conditions for make the photosynthesis process. Like what? What the plants need to make the photosynthesis? Who can tell me? Yes, we studied this part before in primary 4. The photosynthesis process. The plant need, number 1, carbon dioxide gas from air. Number 2, the sunlight from the sun. Number 3, water from the soil. Number 4, the mineral salts from the soil. Mineral salts like what? Phosphorus, magnesium, calcium, and nitrogen. Also the zinc. All these mineral salts the plant needs, or all of these conditions the plant needs to make the photosynthesis process, to make their own food. Okay, now we'll study together the structure of the plant roots. We know the plant take water and the mineral salts from the soil. By what? Yeah, right. By roots. But what the structure of the roots? Look, that's the plant and that's the roots, and the root extend under the surface of the earth. We'll study the structure of the roots. There is some layers. We start from outside to inside. Number 1, we have epidermis layer. That's the outer one, the epidermis. Number 2, cortex. Number 3, xylem. Or the wood layer. The last one, it's pith layer. Okay, that's the structure of the plant roots. Now, we know the importance of root system. What are the importance of the roots? Number 1, the roots fixing the plant in the soil. Number 2, covering a large area of soil. That's the importance of the roots. Number 1, fixing plant in the soil. Number 2, the roots cover a large area in the soil. But why? 2, number 1, search for the water and the mineral salts. So the roots extend under the soil or in the soil to search for the water and the minerals. Then absorb the water and the mineral salts from the soil. That's the importance of root system. Okay. From the roots, there is a small something extended from the roots. It's called root hairs. What are the root hairs? Root hairs, they are extended from the root and lined from inside with cytoplasm and have a big vacuole. So it's extend from the root, that's the root hairs, extend from roots and lined from inside with cytoplasm, and also the root hairs have big vacuole. But the age of these roots hairs or the root capillaries doesn't exist a few days. But why that doesn't exist a few days? Because during extending of the root through the soil, when these roots extend inside the soil, the epidermal cells lost or sloughed during or by the resistance of the soil particles. When the roots extend in the soil, the epidermal cells of the roots is lost or sloughed by the resistance of the soil particles. Okay? What's the importance of the root hairs? What is the role of the root hairs in absorption of water and mineral salts? We said before that the plant absorbs water and the mineral salts from the soil by the roots, and there is root hairs extend from the roots. What the role of the root hairs in absorption of water and the mineral salts? That is the rules of the hairs, root hairs. Number one, they have thin membrane. Number two, they have a large number. The root hairs extend with a very large number extended from the roots of plants. And also they secrete a sticky substance to help them extend between the soil particles. Also, the concentration of salt solution inside their vacuole, concentration of the salt solution inside the vacuole of root hairs, it is higher than the concentration of salt solution in the soil. One more time, concentration of salt solution inside the vacuoles, root hairs, it is higher than concentration of salt solution in the soil. That's the role of root hairs, to absorb the water and the mineral salts from the soil. We have some processes like selective permeability. What's the selective permeability? Selective permeability, it is a process by which cell membrane of the root hairs let or allow some types of mineral salts to pass according to the plant's need. So selective permeability process which the cell membrane let or allow some mineral salts to pass. But mineral salts pass according what? Yes, right. According to the plant's need. The second process have osmosis feature. What's osmosis feature? That's transmission of the water molecule through the semi-membrane from an area with high concentration of water to an area of low concentration of water. So, smallest feature, that's transmission, the water molecule from area with high concentration water to another area with low concentration of water. The third process is transpiration process. What is the transpiration process? Transpiration process, it is losing of water in the form of water vapor from leaves or green parts.
Our video.
Thank you very much. The plant lose
And
the
all the
water
best
in
to you.
form of water vapor from leaves or the green parts through the holes in the plant leaves. These holes called stomata. The plant get rid of excess water, lose the water in form of water vapor in the green parts or the green leaves through some holes. These holes called stomata. The plant lose the water from these holes of plant, that's called stomata, during process called transpiration, as we said. So the plant lose the water through what? Yeah, transpiration. What is the stomata? Look at me. That's the shape of the stomata. That's it, the leaves of plant. In the lower surface of leaves, there is a very small holes. So the stomata are widely spread on the lower surface of the plant leaves. So where is the stomata exist? Just in the lower surface of the plant leaves. And each one of them surrounding by two guard cells. Okay, that's the shape of stomata. It's placed stoma. It's surrounded by two guard cells. But what the function of the two guard cells? The two guard cells, they control opening and closing the stoma. So the two guard cells that surround the stoma, it's here in the lower surface of the leaves plant, control in opening or closing the stoma. Now we finish our lesson. Thank you very much.